Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the UCLA versus South Alabama college football matchup on Saturday, September 17th, 2022. Of course, it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year, College Football Saturday. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from some of the top handicappers in the world today, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab. But let's get to this Week 3 matchup. UCLA hosting South Alabama. And this is an interesting time start for this game because it starts at 2 o'clock Eastern time. And, of course, UCLA plays on the West Coast. So this one starts at 11 a.m. for them. And kind of a little bit of a disadvantage, for a team playing against a team like South Alabama where they would have that kind of edge of at least that time zone difference, because we all know we're traveling through time zones. Man, does it create craziness within our own internal timing. But when we look at South Alabama here, this team has certainly played some decent football so far this season. They haven't faced a test like this, but knocking off a good Central Michigan team last week, 38-24. Of course, that's the same Central Michigan team that nearly knocked off Oklahoma State. No, I don't know if they nearly knocked them off, but they certainly put up a ton of points against them. So really no small feat in that one. And then when we look at UCLA, kind of untested coming into this thing, beating Bowling Green and then playing an FCS school last week, not covering a massive spread. So to me, the jury's still out on UCLA, who really, looking back to last season, has now won 5 games in a row, including that win over USC last year, beating Colorado and Cal to close out last year. So not anything overly impressive, but this a little bit stiffer test than probably most people realize, as South Alabama, they don't get a shot at the big boys all that much. And last year, they were absolutely horrible. At the end of the season, they had a pretty tough back-end loaded schedule. So, it didn't look so pretty. But we know South Alabama, out of conference, they've played in big games before. So no stranger as a team and as a school to these type of games. UCLA to me has a lot to prove, and I think when we look at the number at this game, I'm not always a number watcher and an odds watcher or anything like that. It kind of tells you a lot of the story here, as UCLA opened as a 13.5 point favorite, quickly moved to 15.5, and a lot of backing at the window. And those California teams generally get a lot of backing at the window. But I'm not so sold on this UCLA team. I say, show me something, and I think South Alabama probably surprises some people here. I think they make this one a lot closer than a lot of people think. I think they might even have a chance to win outright. But I'll take South Alabama plus better than 2 touchdowns here. And that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the different bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can easily assess the risk-reward scenario, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most often and pay the most. And that's how you make money betting on sports.